trying to get breakthrough, another wonderful step is getting into a place of being unbothered, okay? And what I mean by that is not a place of ego, okay? Let's get that clear. It's not a place of ego. It's getting into a place where you understand who you are, okay? The things that are coming at you, the way that the enemy is using people, places, and situations is not going to, you're going to be unwavered. You're going to be unbothered, unwavered. You're just going to allow what's happening because you know that that's not the reality of who you are, what you're called to do, and the places of where you're headed, okay? Because I can guarantee you, I can guarantee you what's going to happen is the more that you step into your purpose, the more you step into who you are becoming, the more you take action towards embetterment and elevation, the enemy is going to come at you hard with doubt, with people, with situations popping up, okay? So you have to become unbothered. You have to get to a place where you're just like, okay, cool, what's next, right? And you're going to be tested. You're going to be tested a lot. And sometimes you're going to falter, but in those moments where you break, you bounce back, okay? You're human. We have emotions. There's going to be situations. You got to also give yourself grace. You have to give yourself grace because, again, we're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect until the day that we die. We are created in God's image, but we are also human. And we make mistakes. But it's recognizing those mistakes, taking accountability, and pivoting. You got to be able to pivot. If you can't pivot, you're going to be stuck for a very long time. Okay? If you'll just keep repeating loops over and over and over again, take it from somebody who's been there. Oh, man. It was like a merry-go-round. But, getting to that place of unbotheredness, because, again, when you sit with our Father, you truly sit with him, he's going to help you immensely. He's going to show you everything that's inside of you under all of that conditioning that you've been programmed into throughout your whole life. All of that doubt, all of the naysayers, all of that self-hatred, like all of it. There's so many different things that have held you back from like achieving, feeling unworthy. He's going to strip all of that from you, okay, loves? And then you're going to get to a place of, again, unbotheredness. When the things come at you that are going to try to hinder your growth, hinder your success, hinder the vision, again, you may falter sometimes, but I'm telling you, you'll get to this space where it's going to piss some people off because they're going to think that you're being a bitch or an ass or whatever. They're just going to think that like you think you're too good for them. Get into that space of you are. Even though none of us are better than another person, but get into that mindset of you know your shit, you know who you are, and you are that bitch. But don't be a bitch. You gotta be humble. Okay? Like that's the key. That's a very important key. You gotta come with humility. But you gotta get into that space of you know what's up, you know what's what for you, and trust me, you're gonna have so many things coming at you to try to tell you that you ain't it. But there's like this undying knowing within you. That's the Lord. That's him trying to guide you to the betterment of yourself. Okay? And it's going to piss off a lot of people. Let it piss them off. When they are ready, when the time is right, they will find their way. And then you'll be a guiding light for them. Until that moment, just keep pushing forward and know, it's that knowing and that unbotheredness that's really going to set you apart, and it's going to help you get to exactly where you are. That unbothered perseverance is super key in this next chapter. Much love.